To sell to the customer, you have to think like the customer. When people are setting up a brand new shop on Etsy, one thing they often forget to even consider is their target market. And some established shop owners have still not even considered their target market. When I ask people about their target market, often they say to me, I don't want to limit myself. Anyone can buy my stuff. Hopefully today I'm going to change your mind somewhat in the benefits of having a target market. Imagine, if you will, you have a friend who every single day, no matter the season, no matter where they are in the world, will go out all day fishing. Every day he stands outside for many, many hours and then comes home despondent because he hasn't caught anything. He is working so hard, but when you ask him what kind of fish he wants to catch, he just says, I don't mind any fish, I don't want to limit myself. If you aim for all the people, if you aim for all the fish, you catch none of them. If he had narrowed down to one type of fish, he would know the rod, the seasons, the bait, all sorts of interesting information about how he was to catch that fish. Potentially, he could have had way better results for way less work. So let's go through a process of narrowing down your target market. So imagine you want to open a restaurant. Now, yes, all the people in the world need to eat. But the whole world is far too broad an audience. If you are looking to advertise your restaurant to the entire world, sending flyers to the whole of the world is going to bring you a fairly terrible return on investment. So we can narrow down to the area around our restaurant. Still, that's too broad. What kind of food? It would be crazy to open a restaurant that tried to cater to every type of food. The menu would be massive. The different types of food you would have to keep in stock all the time, and the different expert chefs you would need to employ in this restaurant would make it way too expensive to run. So let's hone in on an Italian restaurant. That's great, but we're not done. If we look into the area around your potential restaurant, we can see that it has a high student population and a high low income population. So we might realise that a high-end Italian restaurant might not be the best in this location. If we imagine our target audience is a young student who likes Italian food, then we can start imagining what kind of menu, price points, even decor, and more specifically how to advertise this new restaurant. Potentially a bit more of a funky, fashionable looking place. Pizza deals offered close to the campus with free pizza giveaways as an enticement in. But targeting this demographic doesn't mean you're excluding other people. You're targeting the student, but the construction worker, the busy parent, the tipsy yuppie, they can all pop in as well. Do people even say yuppie anymore? As time is going on, target markets are getting more, not less focused. With things like Facebook ads and Google ads having the ability to be shown to a more and more targeted small group of people, it really helps to get to know your people. Microtargeting is super powerful. If you set up a lazy advert designed to be shown to all the people, the percentage of people who are interested in it will be really low, so you'll get a super low return on investment. But if you know the people you want to target, if you know the location, the types of things they're likely to be into, then your ad will be shown to less people, but they'll be far more engaged, far more interested, far more likely to buy whatever you're selling. For the same price, you're likely to have far better results. And not only that, these people are more likely to be really into your item, more likely to share it with like-minded friends, so far more chance of your stuff going viral. You can even target similar but different people with slightly different adverts. Political parties are actually experimenting just now with Facebook adverts, with lots of really small ad campaigns trying out different things, slightly different wording. Even black and white to colour pictures resonate differently with different groups of people. And so once they really understand their target core voters, they can speak directly to them. They know whether they need to smile or be serious, be black and white, a full body shot, a headshot. They understand the language they need to speak to their people in. So now hopefully we have an idea of why a target market's important, let's knuckle down and think about who our target audience is likely to be. And the simplest and first target market is you. People like yourself who are into similar things but can't make the things that you can make. For example, if you make baby knitwear, it's likely that you have some kind of interest. Are you a grandma? And there is a perfect target market. Slightly older woman with more of a disposable income wanting to spoil their grandkids. So where do you hang out with people? Are there forums or Facebook groups that you enjoy hanging out in? Book clubs, walking clubs, yoga. Where do you go? Or are you a young mother? Where do you enjoy spending your time? Instagram, Mumsnet, mother and toddler groups. Or if you make jewellery or clothes, what is special? What is different about you? Are you hippie, rockabilly, goth, emo? Where do you enjoy spending your time? Are you vegan, spiritual, lazy? No matter what you are that makes you a little different, there are other people like you out there. They have similar interests to you. And your items are going to stand out to them as a, I love that, that's made just for me type item. These people, your tribe, have way more passion about the kind of things that you can create. They have way more passion in buying from you, not just a faceless corporation, but someone that's like them. And I found this more than surprising when I started on YouTube. I was kind of hiding my gothic roots somewhat, but just a couple of weeks ago someone actually posted in a group that they were flicking through watching different YouTube videos on Etsy tips and had to call their partner over and go, hey, she's just like us. So rather than worry that I'm not the 20-something super hot person that tends to do amazing on YouTube, I just have to realise that being me, being a middle-aged, slightly gothic me, can resonate with some people as well. Being not perfect can resonate with people because I'm a bit more just like you. So think about the styles that you love, the places that you love to hang about, and be an active, valuable member of that community. Don't spam people's pages. Don't join groups for the sole purpose of promoting yourself. But occasionally you can ask the leaders, if it's relevant, can you mention your stuff? And over time, when people get to know, like, trust you, they're going to start sharing your stuff. This is my second video in the series of how to start an Etsy shop from scratch. I'll pop the playlist in the card up above if you haven't checked the first video out already. And the one thing I wanted to do here that was slightly different is, instead of telling you just how you should do it, I'm also step by step going to create my own shop. So at the end of these videos, we're going to have what I'm doing, what I'm finding out, because I'm learning a whole lot of new stuff just by doing this too. So my initial plan for my shop is digital stamps, and I figured a target market being of dog lovers, because that's what I am. And it's a large part of the active community that I'm involved in because I enjoy it. This focus doesn't mean that I exclude anyone, and dog lovers are fairly diverse people, but it gives me an idea of who to focus in on. So at the minute I'm going to focus on different breeds of dog to focus my digital stamps in with. And as I say, this doesn't tie me down. Dog lovers are animal lovers as well. I might branch out in the future, but this is where my focus is at the minute in time. Hope this helps, and see you next time for my next step on the how to open an Etsy store from scratch journey. Thank you.